Gabberdoodle. I just got hit with 2 copyright claims with your name on them that I have, appealed to the great TikTok. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you myself that I don't give 2 fucks if TikTok takes this account. I don't care. Okay? So you copyright report me all you want. Because guess what's being filed as we speak in Lee County, Florida? You need to get on here and start dry begging for a lawyer today because it got filed today. While you sat on here last night and faked your infertility journey, I made over $700. My paperwork was filed today. You will see it very soon. You are going to face me in a courtroom. You're going to own your fictitious litigation. You're going to own your false copyright claims, and you are going to pay me for the money I'm going to lose because this account is going down. I'm running a business over here. And although you think all I do is sit around and talk shit about you all day, I have proof. I have taxes paid. I have fucking proof, bitch. You are affecting my business. So you keep an eye on that door. Don't hide in your closet when they knock to serve you, because that paperwork is being filed as we speak. As we speak. So keep playing around with copyrights over here. You do not own copyrights to shit, especially when people are giving their commentary with it, especially if I am stitching or duetting someone else's video. You don't own their videos. Why are you copyright striking duets and stitches? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm getting ready to fucking sit you all the way down in Lee County, Florida. Watch it happen. Keep an eye on that paperwork. You trolls over there, get together. Get together. Get her a fucking lawyer. She needs one. She needs a lawyer. Kaylee, get over there on your YouTube and crowdfund for her an attorney. Do it, girl. Get it. Make some more shirts. Make some more shirts. Get it. She is going to be named a fictitious litigant in Lee County, Florida. All of Fort Myers is going to know who the fuck she is. They're all going to know who she is. She won't never walk into that courtroom and file another fucking piece of paper. It will never happen again. And because she is fucking with my business, that judge can and will order her punitive damages. I'm coming to you, girl. You're not going to be able to argue jurisdiction. You're not going to be able to say, oh, well, I got on the internet and told them all it was a fake psych eval. You told the court it was real. You put on a petition it was real. You put on a petition it was real. I didn't have to get on here and beg for nothing. I came on here with a product and they are eating it up. And there's more coming. There's more coming. You want to take my page because you're mad? I'm making money? Bitch, I'm on Facebook too. Y'all make sure to follow the same account name on Facebook, because if I lose it here, you think I'm going to try to rebuild this bullshit? Hell no. I'm going to go make my bag on fucking Facebook, bitch. Do you know what the monetization is on Facebook? You're playing over there in the kiddie pool. You're playing in the kiddie pool on YouTube, bitch. I will go to the book face. I'm already there. I'm sick of this shit. And you guys sitting in the back over there enabling her, clapping her on. Oh, get over there and do some kegels. She does kegels, dumbass. She just thinks they're clam slams. She's done tore that fucking box up down there. She done tore it up. And we got to sit here and listen to all this. It hurts when we have smacks. It hurts when we have smack. Bitch, you have sat in front of all of us and talked about it dripping down your leg. Talking about how Aaron goes down to Pound Town. He hooks you the fuck up every time y'all go in that bedroom. You're a lying fucking trash bag. You're a fucking liar. You're making a mockery out of shit that these women deal with on a daily fucking basis, and you don't want us to call you out on it, so you're falsely copywriting the shit out of everybody on TikTok. Keep going. You will catch a charge for every one you file. We are separate individuals. We are not all one entity. We are separate individuals, and every fucking one you file, every person that's reporting you to the proper authorities, that's a separate charge, you dumb fucking bitch. You're dumb. Restrict me. Let me reset.
Yeah.
As stated before I was rudely reported, that paperwork was e-filed. It was e-filed right here from my computer. I do not have to make an appearance at that court unless I want to, and I promise you, unless Mother Nature puts me under 50,000 fucking inches of snow, I'm going to take my ass to Florida. You are going to face me in front of a judge. What you did to me is absolutely criminal. And just because Cape Coral Police Department don't want to get off their fucking corrupt asses and do their jobs doesn't mean I don't have a right to go into a courtroom. And if I have to take you into every courtroom across this fucking country, that's what I'm going to do. It's my fucking money. I'll do what I want with it. It's my money. It's mine. I'm not here to entertain no fucking body. But I'm telling you right now, Gabby, that paperwork has been filed. You and your fucking dickless fiance are going to walk into a courtroom with me. With me. You're going to tell that judge you lied. And then when TikTok gets the transcripts, all of TikTok is going to know you lied. They're going to know you're a liar. You have a choice every single day when you grab your phone. You choose every single fucking day to get on here and rage bait, poke, lie, spread medical misinformation, all kinds of shit. I was watching you last night and the women keep restricting me. I will go to favorited, bitch. I'll go to favorited. I was watching women in your chat that are actually struggling with infertility asking your fucking uneducated ass for advice. And you're giving it to them. It's criminal what you're doing. It's criminal what you're doing. And just because that corrupt ass fucking city you're in down there doesn't want to get up and do their fucking job, it doesn't mean we can't go over their heads. There's such a thing called the Supreme Court. There's all kinds of shit that can happen down there in Florida. Are you going to run again? You planning on running again, Gabberdoodle? It sure looks like it to me. Copyright strike. All the videos that I've stitched and duetted. Go through here, Ashley, Emily, Gabby, whomever it is that's doing these reports for her, continue to do what you're doing because she is stacking on criminal charges. She does not own the rights to commentary. She does not own the rights to public broadcasting. She does not have any special ownership of the Fair Use fucking Act. She does not. I, on the other hand, do own a brand. I, on the other hand, have been paying taxes on said brand for well over 4 years now. You're fucking with the right one. You want to boo-hoo and cry about rusted pennies being thrown at you on this app? I have a whole ass fucking business, Gabrielle. I have a whole ass business. You don't want to spark? You don't want to go out there and get a real job? All of a sudden, you don't want to go out there. You don't want to work at Walmart because you're worried somebody's going to walk up on you. Well, weren't you just on this Lord's internet last week telling us to fucking square up, bitch? I know you were because I made a whole ass shirt out of it. So you can sit outside your driveway talking shit to a phone. Tell us, come on, square up. Give her my address. Come on, I'm waiting. I pull hair, bitch. But when it comes to getting a job to support that fucking baby over there, you're scared? But you want the state of Florida to fund your bullshit infertility? I think that people should start reporting her ass to fucking Medicaid. I think that they should take screen recorded clips of her doctor hopping bullshit and start reporting her for fucking Medicaid fraud. Because that's what she's doing. Everybody's tiptoeing around calling that fucking piss poor excuse of a police department down there. Start reporting her to these government agencies. Stop calling that fucking police department. They don't care. They'll take her in there. They'll ask her a few questions. She's a master fucking manipulator. Oh, well, they're just bullying me. I'm only doing it as a skit. It's my money. It's my means of income. That's what she told CPS. When she was questioned about miscarriages, she flat out told her caseworker that it was a skit. It is how she makes her fucking money on this app. It is her content. And that is the truest shit that's ever come out of anybody's mouth. Because if you look at it, it's like clockwork. Every fucking month, it's the same fucking thing. Every month. Girl, you don't even give your body a chance to get to the cycle. Well, I don't know. I could be pregnant. I'm ovulating. You dumb fucking bitch. That's what happens when you have a period. Mimi, I don't know if you watch me or not, but I think what you did to these girls is criminal too. I think you took them from their mother and you purposely delayed them. I would like to know if you received any type of state assistance, government assistance, SSI for them girls while they were younger. I would really like to know, because if Gabby is getting assistance for Cameron because of his speech, I can only imagine the fucking money that was coming into that house, because these girls are fucking dumber than a bag of rocks. And it's your fault. It's not Danny's fault. It's not Gabby's fault. It's your fault. You made them dumb. You fucking spoon-fed them everything. And now they're expecting the rest of the world to treat them the same fucking way you did. Well, bitch, we're not gonna do it. We're not going to do it. You have destroyed those girls. Take some accountability for your own bullshit. Stop looking at Danny talking about, well, let's tell them what we know about you. Stop looking at Gabby. Well, if they find out, tell it, Mom. Tell it. Hold them girls accountable. The only person they're going to listen to is you. You're the only one they listen to now. You're the only one they listen to now. Danny can be on here talking about whatever the fuck she wants to talk about. That's her twin sister. They shared a fucking womb. Fuck you for telling her she can't speak on her sister. They shared a womb, bitch. She can say what the fuck she wants to say. They shared a womb. But you call her every time, you better stop it. You better stop it. You better leave Gabby alone. You better leave her alone. How about tell Gabby to leave Danny the fuck alone? How about while you're at it, tell Gabby to give Danny her fucking clothes back? How about give Danny a little bit of credit? Fucking piece of shit. You done did this to these girls, and now we have to deal with them. You're going to haul ass and move to Texas? That says a lot. That says a lot. If it's true that Mimi's moving to Texas, that woman is separating herself from a whole, across the country from these girls. That says a lot. For someone that has done nothing but enable them this whole time. And now she's going all the way across the country. That's on the other side of the map, bro. I'm not falling for Danny's shit. Just because I get on here and I say something positive about her does not mean I'm falling for her shit, y'all. They should follow her. She has spoon fed them their whole lives. Them girls can't function by themselves. They can't do it. They can't function by themselves. And because they don't have her to lean on all the time, they've decided to lean on TikTok. TikTok destroyed them too because TikTok gave them a little bit of money. They gave them that validation they were looking for, and they can't leave it alone. They can't leave it alone. But Gabrielle Jacobson, you sitting on here pushing all these damn copyright claims, I promise you right now, I put it on my dearly departed mother. That's going to bite you in the ass, girl. I don't have to swear on my children. I don't. I will put it on my mother's soul, who is already peacefully resting in heaven, that your day is coming. It's coming. And these copyright claims, you might actually do some Martha Stewart time for that shit, bitch, because that's federal. You're committing federal offenses, all because you don't want people to talk about you. All because you don't want people to talk about you. You better be able to show absolute trademark copyrighted ownership for every video you have had taken down. You better be able to show it. You're not reading that fine print over there when you're submitting these reports, where it is shown on the very bottom. If you are using this and committing perjury, it can be a chargeable offense. It says it in black and white. Just like when y'all are out there digging up backgrounds and you're paying Ben Verified and all these backgrounds, it says it in black and white. Do not use this with malicious intent. Do not use this to publicly shame, harass, harm, dot, 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 dot. But y'all do it anyway. If she's reporting you for copyright infringement, especially if you are duetting and stitching publicly available videos on this app, you need to go to the IC3 website. They have a section there for false copyright claims and start filing your reports. Don't give a fuck whether she knows your name or not. What's she gonna do with your name? She ain't gonna roll up. She won't even go and get a job. She's so fucking scared of people in general, she won't even get a job. Stop hiding behind these accounts. Y'all want her held accountable so bad? Stop fucking landing in my comment section asking me, I hope one day she's... Stop fucking putting all this weight on me. Stop putting it on Villain. Stop putting it on everybody else. If she is directly affecting you, do your part. You have to do your part. The more reports that are coming in, they're going to pay attention. They're going to start paying attention. Stop fucking calling that police department down there. They don't care. They don't care. Gabby is low hanging fruit for them. She is not important. They don't care. They have bigger fish to fry in Cape Coral. Let me thank you for saying that in the chat. Let me tell you something else, little girl. While you're over there destroying your own body with medications that you don't need, if you give that baby energy drinks, sugar free or not, you're going to destroy his heart. Those drinks are slap full of caffeine, amongst other things, and they are not recommended by any fucking pediatrician nowhere. No doctor is going to tell you to give a child any type of energy drink at all, period. And the nurses that are sitting in that fucking chat over there cheering her on, you should be reported to the nursing board. Are you giving your children those too? That's bad medical advice. Doctors get sued for medical shit all the time. All this fucking mess. The doctor, I sent her the images of the ultrasound from the clinic, from the, what is it, urgent care. I sent it, bitch. Let me tell you something. You're not sending her shit. Okay, if you're really going through all of this stuff, it is documented in your my chart. Okay, and they literally will put send to referring provider. It will have the provider's name on there. They send those images to that provider at the same time they're putting your fucking my chart. You're full of shit. You're going to destroy your body. And I don't know if any of them fucking crooked ass nurses over there have told you this or not, but your risk of getting breast cancer is elevating every fucking time you put one of them pills in your mouth. Some of us don't want to have to take it. We take a risk every day when we put that fucking pill in our mouth. We know the risk that we're taking. Do you? Do you know how scared I was when I had my mammogram done last week, Gabby? And it came back abnormal. And they said, we see some, what they call it, calcification in your left milk duct. We need to do a diagnostic mammogram. And I know a lot of shit talking ass people in the background. Oh, girl, you're just looking for sympathy. No, I'm not. I was scared to death. I'm scared to death. I'm still scared. You're making a joke out of it. You're making a joke out of it. But I have a question. Do they have you on estrogen as well? Are you taking any estrogen, Gabby? Yeah, they did the diagnostic the other day. My husband was with me. We went Monday. And it came back. They want to do an ultrasound. I've got that scheduled. But because they didn't have anything to compare it to, they want to wait 6 months and do another diagnostic to see if it's grown. But I have a lot of calcification in my left milk duct. I had endometriosis, and they took my entire uterus with exception of my left ovary. I was 23 years old. If my endometriosis and the pain and things that I had to experience during, all of that time, I was more, I wanted to get that feeling away from me. So I didn't care about having any more kids. And truth be told, Gabrielle Jacobson, you know this because your son was removed from you for 24 hours. There are a lot of children in this world that need a loving home. Get your shit together so you can adopt. Get your shit together. There's other options. I understand what you're saying, Crafty Girl. I'm just saying, get your shit together. The people can turn their lives around, but you have to start with you. But y'all over there continuing to enable this shit, you might as well go to every rug addict that you see in your local community today and give them $20 because it's the same equivalent to what you're doing for her in that chat over there. Hand them the needle. You're enabling someone who is in active addiction. Addictions come in many forms. Just like domestic violence comes in many forms. Just because we don't live in the same house with Gabby doesn't mean what she's doing is not abusive. If we were under the same roof with her, this mental abuse, verbal abuse, and everything else that she has projected onto everyone, if we were under the same roof, would be considered domestic violence, would it not? So all you in the background back there that are talking your shit about me sliding PPP $40 the other day for her lawyer, saying I'm supporting someone that does, supports domestic violence. We're supporting the hell out of her over there too, aren't we? She was literally charged for assaulting her fiance. She was charged for it. But we're fundraising for her. We're filling wish lists for her. And I can't slide PPP $40 because she's being taken into a courtroom under false pretenses just like I did? What? What? Gabby is extremely abusive. And just because she is not in our homes doesn't excuse the fact that she's not an abusive human. Look at how she talks to people. I'm going to give my money to whoever I want. It's my money. Listen, that's what makes it even more believable to me that all of these things are skits and all the stuff like what she told CPS, because every time some big ass story comes out of her mouth, we need coffee, we need groceries, this wish list here, why are you buying all them decorations over there? Why are we buying all the new home decor unless you're moving? You put on quite a theatrical show yesterday in the front seat of your car, boo-hooing and crying about a neighbor moving. And we haven't seen or heard C playing with that neighbor kid for quite some time. I haven't seen it since July, personally. And I've never seen anybody cry so hard about a neighbor moving. So it led me, my opinion, it led me to believe that you're moving and you're crying sad upset because you're moving away from your plug over there. Sasquatch. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. I think you're moving away and you're not going to be within walking distance of old Sasquatch over there. I also have another question. During the same time the money was being raised for the lawyer for Gabriella back in October, Sasquatch got on here and claimed she had all kinds of things going on with her car. And then all these people came together because Sasquatch was an enemy of Gaberdoodle at the time. All kinds of people got together and raised money for said car. And Sasquatch supposedly got a new car. Has anybody seen the new car? I think the Sasquatch got on here and lied. This is my opinion. I think the Sasquatch got on here and lied about the car, and that money that was raised was handed directly to Gabby. That's my opinion. Oh, I'm sorry, Crazy. I don't pay attention to these boxes, y'all, so put in a request, Crazy Bee. Because her and Gabby are co-conspirators. They conspire. I don't see a request crazy bee. They conspire with everything. Everything. They swore up and down they weren't friends no more. Gabby swore up and down they weren't together New Year's Eve. But Gabby's mod said they were together New Year's Eve, had a whole party at Gabby's house, even took pictures and sent it in the mod chat. Why lie about being friends? If they will lie about something that small, it leaves the door wide the fuck open. It leaves the door wide open. I don't believe nothing that came out of any of their mouths, but Sasquatch, you got on here and raised enough money for a whole ass new car. We would like to see the car. I personally would like to see the car. Why is it that when I got on here and fundraised for a little boy for a four-wheeler or the Santa Shell Squad recipients and all the things, why is it that, you know, we were required to show all this proof, but TikTok bought her a car and we ain't seen it? Hey, hey.
Hey, sorry, I had to go change accounts to my backup because she got my main again for some reason. Still don't know why because I wasn't doing nothing to her. But on Big Forehead over there, yeah, she got a lot of people and scammed a lot of people out of a lot of money for parts for her car. We
Oh, it's
started
parts.
out with the parts, yes, and then we finally got her in a box. And when we did, her new roommate or who moved in there outed her and said, "Well, we sold the car." Nobody would have known she sold that car unless her roommate did not say that. Her roommate's the one that told on her, not her.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, she told on her. Her roommate told her, told everybody on the live, well, she sold the car because it couldn't be fixed or something like that. That's how we all found out that she didn't have the car no more. Karen wasn't going to tell us, and her roommate told on her. But we still haven't seen the car, but she still took up all that money. And I don't understand how she's doing it. And she sneaks and comes on here all the time and still begging for money. She's just as bad as Gabby. She's been with Gabby this whole time. She's never left Gabby's side. And oh yeah, she returned the parts. I forgot about that part. Thanks, Thunk.
Well, Gabby gets on here and talks all her shit about us exploiting her baby and everything else. Can we talk about fucking Karen's YouTube and the amount of videos of that fucking baby over there without a shirt on and all the things? Why is it okay for him to be fucking put all over Karen Sasquatch's YouTube, but we can't discuss your fucking publicly broadcasted live streams?
Exactly.
I think Karen, you should be that little girl you've got over there. I don't wish bad on nobody, but if you don't take control, you're going to be a grandma by the time she's 16. She's going to bring you a baby because you're
It's
not
real.
being a fucking mother.
No, and I can't believe she's exploiting her like she is on that channel. The videos are gross. I can't watch them. Who would put their daughter in that kind of situation or let their daughter do that way or act that way? Ain't no, you don't do that. It's very disturbing. I'm sorry, it gets me really upset. And the Gabby bullshit does me too. All of it does. But
Listen, I've been, I said a couple, before the first of the year, I choose peace, whatever. But you know what? There are some people on here that I care a lot about them, and they are being truly affected by what Gabby is doing. And everybody can say, oh, well, don't watch her, don't watch her. It is hard as fuck not to watch this woman when she is all over this app. She is all the way down in Australia. She's all the way in Australia. I have all of her fucking accounts blocked. But every single video that comes across my For You page is somebody on this app either talking about her, stitching her, duetting somebody else talking. It is all over. And there's only so much a human being can take. And I would rather sit here and talk about it with people that know what the hell I'm talking about than freaking have diarrhea of the mouth with like my husband or something like that. They don't understand because they're not watching it. They're
Oh,
not
and
watching it.
no, and when you try to explain it, people are looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? Because it's like you're making up something because this shit is unreal what she has done to people. Like the ordeal of how she goes in the store and just bebops around. Do you know how hard it is to go in the store? That people have trouble going in, just go into a grocery store and then she wants to claim PTSD?
Well, she will sit here and talk about we're obsessed with her. I seen some screenshots last night that from her live when she was showing pictures and stuff on the whatchamacallit, and the amount. Let's do comparisons of my photo album to your photo album, Gabby. The amount of pictures you have of me alone in your photo album is quite disturbing. It's quite disturbing. Why do you have so many pictures of me, girl?
It is. She was sitting there a while ago and she just makes me sick. Yeah, I've been lived here for 2 years, and I've thought about doing flowers out there in the garden, but I just don't like bees. No, bitch, you can't put the phone down long enough to do anything else. Not one thing else. She is addicted to this app
Well,
so
she can
bad.
be addicted. We're going to court, bitch. We're going to court, bitch.
I
We're
love
going to
that
court.
attitude.
Listen, I wasn't going to get on here and ask this app for another fucking dime because when Pink did what she did, listen, I am forever grateful for everybody that came through and helped me out with that attorney and getting me down to Florida and everything. I'm forever grateful. Nobody had to do that. And I'm grateful, but I'm not asking for shit. I have a product. I have things that I can offer. I don't, you know what, you understand what I'm saying? I just needed to make just enough money so I could get this paperwork filed. I wasn't asking TikTok for shit because
Yep.
I feel like as long as I'm doing it on my own, I don't owe nobody nothing. You guys can just sit back and watch. You know what I'm saying? But the difference between me, Find Out, Brownie, and the rest of them is that she actually obtained a temporary order on me when she walked in that courtroom with that pamphlet full of bullshit. That is on my record. And unless I go back in front of that judge and ask for it to be adjudicated, it will forever be on my record, no matter whether she withdrew it or not. It's there. Okay. And I don't deserve to have that on my record. And I low key, I didn't want to have to pay the $50,000 to sue her for all the stuff. And, you know, it's not worth it. That's not worth it to me. But my record is. I've done enough damage to my record
That's what
myself.
I was going to say. You're more worried about your record than you are the
I've
other
done
shit.
enough. I've done enough on my own.
Yeah.
I've done the crime, did the time. I've done enough. And I just don't feel like it's fair that she gets to take this money, get this lawyer, have it dropped, not have to explain nothing, record phone calls, keep pushing this bullshit, and all I want is my name to be cleared. That's it. That's all I want. And I think that I deserve that. And I think, you know, if I can get my name cleared, I could walk completely away from Gabby and never speak on her again. I just want my name cleared. That's it. She knows these people that have gone into her job. She knows these people that have done all the things that they've done, and she chose me.
That's the part I don't understand, and it blows my fucking mind because they're right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that on your platform, but you know how I get. They're right there. Why is she ignoring that part? That's what is so mind blowing. They're right there in your fucking town that's fucking with you. Why are
What
you
I don't
not going after
understand,
them?
Crazy B, what I don't understand what she's getting away with is the fact that she can defame a sitting judge. I don't understand how she can continue to speak and defame misinformation on the Department of Family and Children Services down there. She literally sat live at sometime in December. We'll have to go back and find the recording. She was accusing the lawyer, my lawyer, and the judge of receiving sexual favors. Okay. And
Yep.
I don't understand how she's been allowed to walk into that courtroom as many times as she has and perjure herself without any consequences. But I learned that you have to bring it to the court's attention. That is not something that the sheriff's department deals with. It's something that the court deals with. So there's a process and a packet of papers that you file with that court, and it puts that court on notice. Okay. It puts them on notice. Same thing with Find Out and Waffles and fuck you, Brownie. But if you ever decided to do the same, you could do the same thing. And the judge will go in and look, and she could be referred to the state attorney's office for malicious use of that courtroom and perjury. But it's up to the
Yep.
courts to refer her. Fuck that police department.
I can't do nothing. It has to go in front of the court and front of the judge before it's anything's going to get done. It has to.
Look, I got a lot of respect for whistleblower over there, but she was low key pissing me off yesterday.
Yeah.
First of all, the state attorney's office is not going to do nothing for you, ma'am. Because copyright infringement claims, false ones, are a federal offense. State and federal are two separate entities. They are not going to help you. I love you to pieces, but they were telling you wrong if that's what they said. I personally walked into that state attorney's office down there with a whole ass fucking, let me use Gabby's words, binder full of proof of that woman's fraud. And they said there was nothing they could do about it. File a police report. I went to the police department. I tried several times to file a police report for her malicious use of that court system, her fraud, and her perjury. And they said it was not a crime. They could do a informational report, but it was up to the court to refer her to the state attorney's office. They're not going to do nothing for you. Nothing.
And you're right. But I did just want to jump up here and touch on that forehead thing. I can't stand her. She scammed people and she took their money and she more or less said F you to them.
Yeah.
And she's still doing it now. Just like Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
And they're working together. I don't believe they've been apart maybe for a day or two. Nah. They're best friends and they're working together. It'll all come out. They'll get busted together again. But I'm going to drop down.
I appreciate you, baby.
All right. Thank you, honey. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.
Listen, I'm pretty, the one that just said they worked at the AG's office. Listen, if you have any pointers on how to get these people to do something down there, please inbox me and tell me all the ways. Because I have talked to the AG investigator down there. I've talked to the AGs themselves down there, and they are very familiar with Gabby. But it's like when, okay, Find Out was told for as long as I can remember that they were investigating her for that fake law firm, right? She did not find out until we were in Florida at the AG office that they were no longer investigating it, that investigation was closed. So Gabby is under investigation. I want her investigated for what she's done to me personally. I want her charged criminally. Well, I was told that it was because they investigated the fake law firm, not Gabby. I was like, well, why didn't you investigate her? She's the one that made up the fucking law firm. I'm telling you, that whole city down there is corrupt as fuck. They haven't told me what she's been investigated for, what she's being investigated for, but I was told by Florida Department of Law Enforcement that there are 2 active investigations on her down there. And that's stuff that y'all can find out on your own. Y'all don't have no problem calling any other time. Call Florida Department of Law Enforcement. They'll tell you. That's Florida State Police, by the way. When these little county and city police offices don't do their jobs, you can report to the state police, especially when it comes to internet crimes. Sure can. She don't care. She cannot function without being in front of a camera. She cannot. I'm sure that she's on the phone with somebody when she's in the living room, in the bathroom, taking a deuce. She can't be without it. If I was her doctor, I would 5150 her. If she fucking blew up my goddamn office every other day that ends in Y, with this fucking cockamamie infertility bullshit. I would 5150 her myself. If she has a real medical team, they are epically failing her. CPS, DCF caseworkers, I know sometimes y'all are lurking in these lives because you want to get the tea. Why ain't y'all 5150 her yet? If that something happens to that fucking baby, you have no idea the amount of people that are going to flood the streets of Cape Coral. And it's not going to be because of Gabby. It's going to be because of DCF. We're coming. And it ain't going to be because of Gabby. It's going to be because of you, CPS. We will flood the streets because you have been told over and over and over again. They can prevent this tragedy. They take children from their parents for less. They remove children for less. I don't think anybody's safe with her. I don't think she's safe with herself. She is so far gone. And I don't think that this is something she's going to be able to pull herself out of. I don't think it's something that any telehealth doctor is going to be able to write her a prescription for. She needs to be in a controlled environment. She needs to be in a controlled environment. And back in the day, they'd have hooked her ass up and gave her some shock therapy. I don't think she receives EMDR therapy either. I don't think that she's seeing a psychiatrist for PTSD, CPTSD, none of that shit. Ain't a fucking beating heart in this goddamn land suffering with CPTSD that can sit in front of a camera and be like, well, I don't want to dwell on it, so I just put it over here in the box on the backside. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was SA'd as a child. Okay, I was 12 years old when I was assaulted by someone very trusted in my family. And to this day, at 46 years old, my husband cannot touch me certain ways without me blacking the fuck out. To this day, there are certain things that don't go on in my bedroom because of my trauma. I don't get to just put it to the side. If that's something that you can really do, can you teach us that trick? Because there's a lot of people that have fought for your fucking freedom to spew that bullshit over there that would love to know how to put it to the side. Maybe you should put that in a book, something useful. And before you get on here and cry about any of my shirts, you best remember that you have sat on here and read that pamphlet where you discuss in great detail your fraudulent activities pertaining to me in that courtroom down there. You have read it, you've promoted it, and you plan on publishing it. I don't give a fuck what you think about my shirts. I don't care. Cry about it, bitch. You sat over there yesterday with all of your infertility misinformation, with that I've got the red-blooded American right to clam slam fucking commercialized litigation t-shirt on. Fuck you and your feelings. You don't own the word Jacobson. You don't own the number 61. And you don't pay my motherfucking bills. You don't pay my bills. Stop telling people to square up if you ain't willing to go get a job at Walmart. Stop telling people you a hair pulling baddie if you ain't willing to be a fucking door greeter at Walmart. Stop getting on here telling everybody how bad you want your fucking rainbow baby. How bad you want your baby if you ain't willing to get the fuck up and take care of it. We don't care. We don't give a fuck if you get pregnant or if you don't. The only thing we care about is whether or not our tax dollars have to fucking pay for it. That's all we care about. It's your body, your choice, bitch. Do whatever the fuck you want. But we shouldn't have to pay for it. Do whatever the fuck you want. Go over there and have a whole goddamn football team. It don't make a fuck to me. As long as good fucking Samaritans of Florida don't have to pay for it. It's a slap in the face to every woman that gets out there and has to pay. It's a slap in the face. I hope they hem your ass up on fucking Medicaid fraud. They got Ashley Trevino, girl. They got Ashley Trevino. Sure did. Sure did. I know from a little bird, from a little itty bitty bird named Janessa, that your SSI is coming up for review for that little boy over there. And I bet you're big mad that he can talk because you're getting SSI for him for speech impairment. And when they do his review over there and they send him to the SSI doctor and he's sitting there with his beautiful little voice talking about how awesome shit is, they're going to be like, oh, he can talk. It's a God given miracle. And then you're going to have to work for real. Then you're going to have to work for real. Is that why we're all of a sudden showing bruises from a bad night? That's wild behavior because when you were curling that mop on your head the day before, that bruise was already there. But you're going to blame your kid. Blame your kid. Blame your kid. You want to sit here and talk about us making money and how all these people are exploiting you and your family? You've been exploiting that kid ever since you started getting that check. I would never. It could never be me. I would never sit back and purposely keep my kid from talking to me. I would teach him every word there was to know. I would want him to talk to me. Can you imagine how the mamas feel that really do have nonverbal babies? What you're doing to them with your bullshit? I got a lot of mamas on here that have nonverbal babies, and all they pray for is to hear their baby say, Mama. They don't even want to hear 3 words. They want to hear Mama. Fuck you. Fuck you. You got a baby over there. And when he's sitting next to you on that couch, all snuggled up next to you, wanting that time with his mama, what are you doing? You're listening to Brownie talk shit. You're in Brownie's box trying to fucking prove yourself to a bunch of strangers when you've got a little boy next to you that you could be proving yourself to. And you choose every single day to get up and prove your bullshit to strangers who fucking hate you. We hate you, Gabby. But you got a little boy over there that loves you. Unconditionally, you're his mama. Prove yourself to him. It doesn't matter what we think. How do you think he's going to feel about you continuously pushing him to his side? Pushing him to the side, just continuously pushing him to the side. And then all of a sudden, he sees your belly growing. All of a sudden, you're sitting on the couch and your belly's all big and round because you've got that life in there and he sees it kick. And you start, oh, you know how we get when our baby's kicking our bellies, y'all? All that attention that's going to instantly shift over to that fucking stomach. How is he going to feel, Gabby? Are you thinking about that? Are you thinking about what another baby is going to do to your son? Why don't you wait? Why don't you just wait? That baby deserves better. He deserves better. And he doesn't have to be out of that house to get better. You can give it to him. But you give your all to TikTok. Aaron deserves better. And you could give it to him. But you give your all to TikTok. You give TikTok every bit of your energy. All of it. All of it. It's not our fault you're a failure. It's our fault that more people know you are. But it's not our fault that you are one. Go do better for your kid. Stop worrying about what the fuck we're talking about. Because if you keep copyright striking people, you're going to end up in federal prison, Gabby. Your son is going to grow up his teenage years watching his mama behind fucking plexiglass. Keep playing with copyright laws. Keep playing with them. I think you've gotten away with so much over your little tenure here on the app that you really truly think in the back of your mind that you are untouchable. But for you women that are copyright striking these videos and these live streams that are absolutely within the bounds of the fair use, you women are putting yourself at risk for federal charges. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it okay for me to go over to your YouTube, Miss Hernandez, and copyright strike you for everything that you have of me over there? Or would you get on here and fucking cry about it? All those videos that you've done, all that green screening of me and my husband in the background behind you, have you ever received a copyright strike from me? So why is it that y'all are doing it to me? I've let you sit on this fucking app, 2 of them, 3 of them actually, since August, showing private personal court documents, stuff that is confidential in the state of Florida. Everybody, right? I didn't copyright that shit. But if I were to go over there today and copyright everything that has anything of my likeness on it, y'all would get on here and fucking cry and say, oh, you're supporting a domestic violence abuser. You're supporting this. You're supporting that. You're exploiting my kids. You're doing this. You're doing it. It's okay when y'all do it. It's okay to sit over there and exploit Brianna Olsen and 2K's kid and that very controversial fucking custodial matter where Brianna Olsen is known to be an extremely abusive individual. She's known to be extremely abusive. It's okay to divulge into that and discuss it all night long. That's okay. But we can't talk about anything over here at all. Because if we do, we're exploiting children. We're supporters of domestic violence abusers, all kinds of things. It's only okay for a very small, minute amount of people. I'm sorry, what bubblegum flavored planet are you bitches living in? We don't always have to be retching out to people that you have issues with, especially those of you in the background that are dealing with real life issues. People are looking for things to use against you, and they're watching this stuff because they know that TikTok is your life. So sometimes these people that are trying to win at, legal things, they are reaching out to creators speaking out against you. We don't have to always reach out. It's not unheard of. It's not unheard of. Hey, Melina. Thank you, baby. It blows my mind. Y'all act like the internet is just right here with us. I mean, it's not. This shit is worldwide. These people are watching all over. I appreciate y'all. I'm not paying Brownie no attention. Brownie, we live within the same state. And if she continues to directly call me to her box with her fucking bullshit, she can be Debbie the Pet Lady 2.0. Because it's a whole hell of a lot easier to have someone held criminally accountable for harassment when we are in the same fucking jurisdiction. We're in the same state, bitch. So you keep playing with me. I don't have to take a restraining order out on you. I can have you charged with telecommunications harassment because what you're doing without no fucking legitimate purpose whatsoever other than to chase fucking clout and to lick the fucking butthole of Kaylee Hernandez. That's why you're doing what you're doing. But we both live in the great state of Ohio, and I don't give two solid fucks if you got a video of me in your raggedy ass back pocket talking about meet up for lunch. Meet me for lunch, bitch. Square the fuck up. Stop running your dick sucker over there and square up. You are not a bad bitch either. I could never. I could never live 2-3 hours away from somebody and talk shit about them on the fucking interwebs. I could never. I could never talk the amount of shit about somebody's husband and not expect them not to come for my fucking neck. You didn't like that? You reported that one. We're in the same state, girl. So you keep playing around. I'm not Gabberdoodle. I'm not Gabberdoodle. Okay? What you're doing is legitimate harassment. You continue to call me to your fucking box after I've told you I don't want nothing to do with you, bitch. Leave me alone. I've said it multiple times. You are an Ohio resident just like I am. We can make an example out of you just like they made an example out of Debbie the Pet Lady down there. Keep playing. And you're forgetting to tell people over there about the whole, we're going to meet up for lunch bullshit. That shortly after I said that, you messaged me and offered to meet me for lunch. Did you not? Also, while you're sitting over there with Kaylee Hernandez and them, do you want to tell Kaylee how funny you thought my billboard idea was? Do you mind telling her that? Because she seemed to have a problem with my billboard idea, and you thought it was funny. You actually argued with a bunch of people, according to our text messages, because you thought it was funny and they didn't. It's amazing how you bitches are trying to rewrite history. I don't need a billboard, baby. I got t-shirts. I got walk-in billboards. Fuck Cape Coral. My shit is going to be seen all over this nation and in Canada. I don't need a billboard. I don't need no billboard. And I haven't even posted the good shit yet. I haven't even posted the good merch yet. I ain't even posted it. We need a fuck Cape Coral shirt. I'm on it. My shirts are linked to my bio right here. If you click on my turtle, I got a link tree link right up underneath my bio. Right there. Click it. Website right there. Website is right there. Before I get off of here, hold on. Hold on, I gotta turn this around. Yes, yes. This is the back. Right here, hold on. I'm not finished with it. This will be the front. Okay, this will go on the pocket. It's not listed yet. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I'm not opening boxes because I'm fixing to get off here. Sorry, y'all. Y'all calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Now, I know that that little Reddit snark over there seems to have a problem with that shirt. So I'm going to explain the shirt, okay? Although everyone likes to poke at the Gabberdoodle for her 61. This shirt is not a poke at Gabberdoodle's 61. I promise. And it's going to be in the description on the listing, okay? Y'all have seen the butterfly effect, right? We've all seen the butterfly effect, okay? We have fallen down this rabbit hole that has killed our brain cells, and it has lowered us to a 61 because sometimes I'm sitting here watching her with my mouth like I'm surprised the bitch isn't drooling. I'm surprised I don't drool. And I am naming it the Jacobson effect. Whenever you're sitting at your screen and you're watching the fuckery and you got your mouth open like so, you are experiencing the Jacobson effect. It is not the O face. That's not what we're talking about. It's this face. You have to lean your head to the side. Okay? That's when you know you are experiencing the Jacobson effect. That shirt will be listed this evening. Have fun with it. Stay fucking mad. Stay mad. I don't care. You have the red-blooded American right to clam slam. I have the red-blooded American right to suffer from the Jacobson effect. Fucking stay mad. Okay? Okay. That front pocket shirt that you've seen where it says 61, it kills your brain cells. I am going to do a shirt with just that design on the front. It's going to be bigger on the front, but it's also going to be the pocket design for the 61 Jacobson effect in the back. I also have a shirt that's being dropped tonight that says very simple text across the chest. Oh, hold on. Very simple text across the text. It says, I'm done, with a period. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, I also, there was one I thought of earlier today. What was it? My ovaries are swollen. I need a Snickers. That's gonna be our our monthly shirts, ladies that still suffer from the monthlies. It's gonna say my ovaries are swollen. I need a Snickers. And not y'all don't judge me. It's gonna say swollen. I told you, bitch. I'm gonna make my fucking bag off your ignorance. I hope y'all have a great afternoon. Oh, we can do that. I'm a vet tech. My shirt says so. The fucking possibilities are endless. I don't have to get on here and drive big for a fucking thing. All I gotta do is let these folks in this chat right here give me their ideas of shirts they want to wear around their town, and I'm gonna make the shirt and I'm gonna make my fucking bag. And you can stay mad. Okay? Everything's gonna be all right, Gabberdoodle. If you stop buying pregnancy tests and let's see, all the other things that you be buying unnecessarily, you could probably save up. You could probably save up and get you one of these handy dandy printers that I got, and you can make merch. Not that stupid ass fucking generic stuff that y'all were trying to sell over there from, a website that you just drop a design in and you only making $2.50 per sale, selling hoodies for $50, but you're only making seven. Bitch, bye. No, we don't do that over here. Y'all make sure to visit that website now. Buy them shirts. Email me your ideas. I never give a broke bitch any kind of thing. You're ugly when you're jealous, bitch. Look at that face. I'm hot right now, and you're not, okay? I love y'all. If you have any shirt ideas, my email is attached to my link tree right here in my bio. Make sure in the email you're putting in the subject section shirt ideas. If I respond to your email, that means I like your idea. How about that? How about that? We need my cancer warriors, my ADHD warriors, all of my warriors in here, infertility warriors, all the things. This is for you. If you have a specific shirt design that you want for yourself or like for your family members, for like an occasion, an event, anything like that, message me on my email. Make sure to put shirt request in the subject so I can answer it. I am only answering shirt request emails at the moment. I'm trying to get through them, okay? Okay? Okay. We listed, hold on. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There are nine autism awareness shirts listed. But what I did yesterday, I went into Etsy. If you make shirts, you already know this. Some of these designs I make myself, but the other ones I buy the files and stuff for, right? So I went into Etsy yesterday. I had a lot of requests for the autism shirts. And I went in, I was looking for autism awareness, like, designs or whatever. I bought 4 bundle packs of autism awareness stuff. So that is a lot. It's like over 75. And I don't want to list them all at one time. So I'm going to do like 10 or 15, and we're going to keep them up there for a week or two, and then we'll just swap them out. We're going to swap them out. Okay, but anyways, seriously, I got to go because I got to get these dogs outside and get ready to cook for my husband. I love you guys. I will see you later. Gabberdoodle, that paperwork got filed. We're going to court, girl. We're going to court. You need to get yourself a lawyer. You need to get a lawyer. Okay? Stop lying on me over there. Stop lying. All right? We love you.